Greetings, everybody! T-Prar once again. The Changelings have had an interesting history within this show. They first appeared during the Season 2 finale as fiendish, love-stealing shapeshifters, led by the biggest and baddest of them all, Queen Chrysalis. They disappeared for a time after their defeat, though one did inexplicably appear as a guest at Cranky Matilda's wedding. Then, in Season 6, we met Thorax, a kind-hearted changeling who befriended Spike, proving that changelings can, well, change. Still, that was small potatoes compared to what happened in the Season 6 finale, when Thorax joined Starlight Glimmer, the great and powerful Trixie, and Discord in stopping Chrysalis' latest scheme. He demonstrated what happened when changelings share love rather than stealing it, and he and the whole hive transformed into brighter and friendlier changelings, with he himself as their new leader, Chrysalis having refused to change her ways. However, as we heard in Triple Threat, Thorax's reign hasn't exactly been smooth. Some changelings still cling to the old ways, and he's been hard-pressed to convince them to convert. We, alongside Starlight and Trixie, are about to meet one such changeling, who happens to also be family, making the situation even more complicated. Without further ado, let's jump right into Season 7, Episode 17, To Change a Changeling. Let's get to it! Hello, Starlight, Trixie.
Hive. I told you I could do it. Well, not exactly straight, Starlight. We've been popping all around Equestria, and we still have to walk.
No one likes a whiner, Trix.
Before Chrysalis's throne was destroyed, the closest magic would have gotten us was way over there.
Makes all the difference in the world.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how happy do you think Thorax is going to be about our surprise visit?
Definitely 10.
I mean, who wouldn't be happy at the chance to marvel at the overwhelming talent that is the great and powerful Trixie?
As modest as ever.
Thorax encouragement and support. His letters make it seem like the responsibilities of being the changeling leader are a little overwhelming.
Yeah, I know. That's basically what I said.
Of course,
the
Trix.
wants and needs of his subjects, redesigning the hive, a dread malworf wreaking havoc outside.
Damn
Does
malworf.
sound like a lot, but are you sure that last thing is real?
The dread malworf? Sure it is. Thorax said it's like half bear, half mole, half raging pile of claws. But
Something
now that
only
the changelings
Hagrid
feed
could
on
love.
The love of everything around them, plants have started to grow back. But this malworf keeps eating them all up.
A real party pooper.
Uh-huh. You're just trying to scare me, but it won't work. Because not only am I the great and powerful, I am also the unscarable Trixie!
Oh yeah? Tell that to the Ursa Minor. Also, look behind you. Well, don't you look friendly?
Please tell me Thorax also mentioned a terrifying-looking changeling who greets visitors but is actually nice?
Nope.
And I'm not nice.
Well, thanks for letting us know. He's good.
Starlight, you got us here. I'll take us home.
You sure about that?
Teleportation spell, go!
Yoink!
Nope.
Good try, Trixie. That is no way to treat a pair of ladies.
Calm down, unscarable Trixie. We have to find out what's going on. Thorax might need our help.
We need our help. Teleportation spell, go! Teleportation spell, go! Ah!
Still need to practice, huh, Trix?
Why do you keep doing that? You know it doesn't work that way.
I know, but this is my process.
I
Process
can't
that.
trespassers. Starlight! Trixie! It's okay, Pharynx. You can let them go.
Hello, your benevolence.
Rounds! In the old days, I would have already feasted on their love.
Well, that's why they're called the old days, because they're old. We don't do that anymore.
Looks great,
I like
Thorax.
the old days better.
Some people just can't
What are you
handle
two doing here?
change.
We wanted to surprise you. Surprise!
Yay!
It's great to see you. I'm sorry about the welcome committee.
Real charmer, that
To get more
Pharynx.
assertive so you could deal with all the renegade changelings who didn't want to change.
Oh, she did. Really helpful. I was able to convince all of them to change, except one of them, my brother.
The one you mentioned to Spike.
Yep, Pharynx is my elder broodmate.
A typical big brother bully.
You guys have the same... eye shape?
Glimpse, there's no need to grasp.
We are nothing alike.
Stop doing that!
The hive looked better with holes.
Incorrigible, isn't he?
Oh, well, how about I show you the rest of the hive, where it's less loud and bangy?
Sounds good.
There have been a lot of changes since you were here last. I'm trying to start some new activities, since the only thing we did before was haunted patrol. There's theater.
To change or not to change? That is the question. Whether 'tis nobler to oust the old and bring in the new, or to endure ennui and stagnation in the name of tradition.
Swing dancing.
Discord would love
Once
that.
a week potluck lunch. And who
Delish.
can change shape and organize craft time? This guy.
You've been doing great, Thorax.
The hive, all the activities.
Go! He did it again! Pharynx dumped an entire can of black paint on me! He said my fuchsia color wasn't intimidating to our enemies. What enemies?
Well,
I'm
the
so
malworf for
sorry.
one.
I promise I'll talk to him.
You're the ruler of the hive, Thorax. You need to do more than talk.
Oh boy.
Maybe
It's not easy being
everything here
king.
is amazing.
Seriously, Thorax, what is up with your brother?
Pharynx used to be head of patrol, but now we're peaceful and there's no need to patrol, so he just stalks around the hive making everyone miserable.
He
The
needs
other
a hobby.
champions are sick of it, and if I can't get him to accept love and friendship and change like the rest of us, everything I've done here is at risk.
Poor Thorax. Aw, come on, Trixie. You're not saying no to that face. I wouldn't if it were me.
We know a thing or two about what it's like to be outsiders. Maybe we could talk to him for you.
They've got experience, Thorax.
Thorax, if there's any pony who can help your brother, it's me.
That ego.
It might take slightly longer, but I guarantee you we can do it.
Oh, good grief.
Thorax, we're ready to start work on the trail of plants to lead the malworf away.
No, I have to head outside. You're sure you're okay handling Pharynx?
No problemo, your benevolence. Sheesh. The way he acts, you think it was Devil's Snare trying to strangle him. Got your work cut out for you, girls. Violent little bugger, isn't he?
I'm thinking good pony, bad pony. You yell and blast him with magic, while my natural charisma will convince him that...
Yeah, how about no?
Hey, Pharynx! I know when we first met, it didn't go so well.
I put you in a bag. I thought it went great.
Hey, as long as you had fun.
So, not a big fan of the vines, huh?
They're a safety hazard. An enemy could hide in them or use them as weapons. I don't even know why they're here.
Because
Well,
they're-
he's not entirely wrong.
Ridiculous.
Oh, totally. We get you. But maybe don't express how you feel by destroying them?
I don't
Just a
take your advice,
suggestion.
boys. The only thing I take from you is breakfast. At least I used to.
You know, you're a lot like us.
Doubt it.
Oh, you'd be surprised, Pharynx.
Do you know who Twilight Sparkle is?
No.
Well, she's the most well-liked, studious, do-goodiest pony in Equestria.
For royal
Stop.
studiousness.
Oh, you'd hate her. I used to. She made me unsure about my place in the world, which led me to act out against her.
And I used to be a dictator who ran a village with an iron hoof.
Until Twy came along.
Maybe you two do understand me.
Yes, we do! But now, Trixie has come to terms with being second best. I no longer
Ouch.
control ponies against their will. And our lives are so much better for it.
Absolutely.
Wow, so you're both losers. Stay away from me or I'll do to you what I did to the vines.
Hey now, loser's a bit strong, don't you think?
Operation Lead Malworf Away is coming along. How'd it go with Pharynx?
Challenging.
Oh, that bad, huh?
It was
Yeah.
You want to talk it out? You can come with me to the Feelings Forum.
The feeling what now?
Feelings Forum.
It's a place for changelings to express their feelings so we all gain a better understanding of each other. It's really helped bring the hive closer together.
Very nice.
Sometimes I feel like I'm a blue changeling. Sometimes I feel like I'm a purple changeling. But here I am, a green one.
But it's a nice green.
Want to be blue one day and purple the next. Be both on the same day.
But
Good
then
advice.
I feel like I'd be living a lie.
It's very brave of you to share something so personal. Does anyone else have similar concerns?
I like this changeling.
But craft time has given me such a creative outlet, I feel great now.
Everyone loves craft time.
Who doesn't love craft time?
Well, everyone except for you-know-who.
Voldemort?
You know who spends all his craft time making spears.
He's scary and intimidating. You-know-who makes me uncomfortable.
He makes us all uncomfortable.
Everyone,
Now,
please.
settle
I
down.
understand Pharynx can be challenging at times.
That's an understatement. He lined the hallway with thorns.
He teaches little changelings to growl and hiss.
My soup's too hot.
When did this turn to Goldilocks and the Three
Feelings Forum is for sharing
Changelings?
our problems.
It sounds like your lame Feelings Forum is for talking about me behind my back.
Well, let's not jump to conclusions, Pharynx.
About anything that's bothering you. Is there something you'd like to share, Pharynx?
Actually, there is. The Changelings used to be a fearsome swarm. Now we sit around talking about our feelings so much you can't even stop a malworf from eating all your pretty plants. I could have sent that thing packing before, but I guess now we'll just try to lead it away and hope that keeps us safe.
Well, to be fair, he's got a point about them needing to protect themselves, but the way he's behaving isn't exactly encouraging.
I don't feel safe with him around.
I'd feel safer if he were gone.
I can't do that.
We want him finished!
Outvoted, Thorax.
Hey, my soup's cooled down. These feeling forms are great for solving problems.
Good for you, dude.
Everyone, please. If we are interrupting each other, we are not affirming each other.
Oh, that's it! Feelings Forum is over!
Man, even she's fed up. I'm sorry, Thorax.
I want to say something, but it goes against everything I've been taught as Twilight's pupil.
Ooh, then by all means say it.
Good grief,
I
Trixie.
think Pharynx is a lost cause.
Aw,
I'm all
Starlight.
second chances, third even, but he just seems like a bad bug.
And Thorax has a duty to the whole hive, not just his brother.
If he keeps sticking up for Pharynx, the hive might decide they don't want Thorax as their leader.
I think he might have to kick Pharynx out, but I don't want to be the one to tell Thorax that.
Me
It's a tough
neither.
call, alright.
Some pony probably should. I nominate you.
Damn it, Trixie, you're not helping! Oh boy. That's the thing about changelings. You never know when they might be eavesdropping. And as what?
Thorax, we have something to tell you.
It's about Pharynx, isn't it?
Well, yes.
Maybe?
Look, I know he's an aggressive warrior type, but when I was little, every young changeling wanted to be like that.
Flashback! Now these are much cuter than those changeling larvae we saw in Season
Every young
6.
changeling except me. The others would pick
Aww.
on me for not wanting to fight.
Look at the little grub playing with his dollies.
Thorax, quick! Say their action figures. That'll make them back off.
Step away from my brother.
Oh, you
Pharynx
done
never let
goof
them
now, boys.
We were just complimenting his dollies.
Holy crap, baskets. You know, Equestria is full of creatures you'd never want to run into. Manticores, hydras, cockatrices, chimeras, tasselworms, crocodiles, just to name a few. I would be very worried if this thing really existed and wasn't just a product of Pharynx's imagination. At least it did the trick.
Thanks, Pharynx.
Why are you hitting yourself? Stop hitting yourself! Why are you hitting yourself?
Way to ruin the moment,
Cut it out,
Pharynx.
Pharynx.
They're right, you know. You need to have tougher skin.
He was just looking out for him, in his own way.
Aw, that was a really sweet story. Until the end.
I know
Right?
Pharynx loved me, in his own way. And I know there's still good in him. That's why I keep sticking up for him.
Well, then you're a good
What
brother,
did you wanna talk to me
Thorax.
Me? Oh, no. But, Starlight has something she...
Boop!
Actually, Thorax, never mind. Come on, Trixie, we've got a thing to do.
A thing! At the place!
What are you doing? I thought we agreed you'd tell Thorax he had to kick his brother out of the hive.
We
We?
don't have to. Get Pharynx and meet me at the hive entrance. I'll explain everything.
Toodles!
And how am I supposed to know where Pharynx is?
I just saw Pharynx.
Oh,
Well,
thanks!
that was easy.
We'll just use one problem to solve another. I switched the trail of plants around to lure the malworf here. The changelings may not be able to stop it anymore, but Pharynx certainly can. When it attacks, he'll save his brother, showing every pony his good side. The others will accept him, and Pharynx will finally let love and friendship into his life and transform.
Well, I can't say I don't love your enthusiasm, Glimmy. And in theory, that sounds like a good idea. But it's still incredibly risky, and leaves quite a bit to chance. Then again, you are the type of pony who follows her guts, so I can't really say this is unexpected of you.
Wow.
I know, right? Great idea. Where's Pharynx?
He's gone.
Gone like gone to the throne room?
Gone isn't gone,
One of the
Starlight.
changelings said Pharynx left the hive for good.
And who's gonna stop the dread malworf I'm leading here?
Oh boy, you done goofed, Glimmy.
Thorax, there you are. Pharynx is missing.
Don't start celebrating just yet, folks.
And the dread malworf is coming this way.
And there you go.
That doesn't make any sense. The trail of plants should have led the dread malworf away.
I might have relayed them to lead it back toward the hive.
Why would you do that?
Oops.
I thought if Pharynx saw you were in danger, the loving, caring side of him would come out when he protected you.
But
She
instead,
had
he's out
good
there alone,
intentions,
somewhere
Thorax.
between us and that rampaging monster? I have to save him.
I'm coming with you.
Of course you are. This is all your fault.
Well,
Don't
yeah,
be
it
too
kinda
hard on
is.
Starlight. Her heart was in the right place.
You're
It
coming
was.
Oh, right. I mean, I was gonna volunteer anyway.
Too. Who else
Sure.
is coming? Fine.
Well, can't say I didn't see that coming.
Oh, sure. You can all stay here, not help Pharynx, and he won't bother you anymore. It's your choice. But remember when you didn't have a choice, when you were forced to obey Chrysalis. You might have been unstoppable, but you weren't free to choose. And now you are, because of Thorax. Well, it's his brother out there. And now it's your chance to prove you're just as strong embracing love as you were feeding on it. Now is your chance to show what changelings can really be. Not because you have to, but because you choose to!
That was amazing, Starlight! Beautiful speech! Absolutely fantastic! It's just a shame Twilight couldn't be here to hear it. She would have been so proud of you.
That was an amazingly epic speech, Starlight.
It's just a pity it didn't work.
A single changeling was moved by it.
I can't blame them. If he wasn't my brother, I don't think I'd be here. We're gonna have to face the malworf by ourselves.
Maybe it'll be long gone and we'll find Pharynx out here alone.
You had to jinx it, didn't you? Jeez, get a load of this thing. It's one of those star-nose moles, too.
Pharynx! What are you doing here?
I'm here to save you.
Help has arrived, Pharynx.
Get out of here! Let me handle this!
We're not leaving you!
Eat smoke bombs! Stupefy!
I may have forgot to mention in my letters that malworfs have really thick hides.
That would have been nice to know.
I thought you said you could beat this thing!
Yeah, with the rest of the swarm! Not alone!
Good thing you're not alone.
Looks like your speech worked after all, Glims. Because the cavalry's
That was
here!
an epic speech.
Charge!
It's no use. We're out of practice and he's too tough.
And strong. Too bad we can't get it to fight itself.
Great idea, Trix!
Remember when we were young and I made you hit yourself?
Now is not the time to make fun of me, Pharynx. Oh, right! Of course!
Why are you hitting yourself?
Hitting yourself!
Why are you hitting yourself?
Hitting yourself!
Why are you hitting yourself?
Hitting yourself!
Yeah, malworf, why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself? Huh?
This is great! Ooh, that had to hurt.
We did it! It's gone!
Victory!
What were you doing out here?
Leaving. I'm done with all of you.
Oh, it's just why bother fighting the malworf then? You could have left it alone.
Well, I couldn't just let it attack you.
But I thought you were done with us and you didn't care.
Never
Aw,
said that.
Pharynx, you
I
do
think I care
care.
about most.
Well, you certainly don't act like it.
Well, I'm sorry if I don't get excited about pretty flowers and feeling circles and...
It's a feelings forum.
Whatever.
It doesn't matter. Even if I do care about the hive, I obviously don't have a place there anymore.
Are you
Actually,
sure about that?
We do. Because we've been wrong. The hive may be a gentler, nicer place.
But that doesn't mean we won't have to defend ourselves.
Clearly.
And who better to help us do that than the only changeling who never stopped protecting us?
That's you, Pharynx.
You all want me to stay?
Unless you still want to leave the hive.
Why would I want that? I love the hive.
That's the spirit! Well, would you look at that? Now that is a cool design.
He transformed.
I always knew you had it in you.
Really? Because I thought you said I was a lost cause and you were going to tell Thorax he should kick me out.
Oops.
Starlight, how could you say that?
Hey, you didn't exactly help, oh great and powerful Trixie.
You?
Lucky for us, you weren't a lost cause.
Lucky for me, you didn't give up on me.
Aww.
So, glad everything worked out.
Yeah! Let's talk about how you not only led the malworf to the hive, but also drove my brother away from it.
Sorry, Thorax.
I'm so sorry about that. But I would like to point out that my admittedly terrible plan did bring everything together in the end.
True.
Hey, do you guys want to hear the story about how I used to make Thorax hit himself?
Absolutely, yes, right now.
Anything to change the subject, huh, Glims?
Changeling wanted to be a warrior, except for Thorax. He was a little weak, and I had to protect.
Compared to previous episodes of this season, this one was pretty mild. But that's by no means to its disadvantage. We got to return the Changeling hive, now that in the land around has become more pleasing to the eyes, and see how the reformed changelings are doing under Thorax's reign. Not only that, but we got to do this alongside one of my favorite pony pairs, Starlight Glimmer and the great and powerful Trixie. Just like an all balled up, they work great off each other, with Glimpse being the often resigned straight mare to Trixie's egotistical antics. It was here that we also got to meet Pharynx, Thorax's aggressive older brother, who wasn't too keen on the whole changeling lifestyle. He still preferred the way it used to be, and was making every other changeling miserable with his attitude, convincing them that he had to go. Still, Thorax felt he owed his brother a fair chance, knowing there was still some good in him, especially since he made bullies back off him when they were young. Unfortunately, even Starlight and Trixie thought Pharynx was a lost cause, so Starlight hit upon a dangerous plan to bring out the good in him, luring the malworf that had been causing trouble to the hive so Pharynx could fight it off. However, Pharynx had already left, having overheard the two talking about him, meaning Starlight had just put the hive in serious peril. Thorax, Starlight, and Trixie set out to try and save him, and found him fighting the malworf on his own. Unfortunately, not even their combined efforts, nor those of the rest of the hive, who really were inspired by Starlight's epic speech to them, seriously, Kelly Sheridan deserves a freaking medal for her voice acting, were enough to subdue the beast, until Pharynx and Thorax made it attack itself, inspired by the whole stop hitting yourself thing Pharynx used to do to Thorax when they were young. With the malworf driven off, Pharynx and the rest of the changelings realized they really did have a place in the new hive after all. Just because the changelings aren't violent anymore doesn't mean they don't need to protect themselves, and who better to teach them how than him? And with that, he finally transformed, cementing his place as a changed changeling, and proving that he never truly was a lost cause, vindicating Thorax's belief in him. So, Starlight might have made a mistake or two in the process, though Trixie wasn't much help in that regard. But no one can deny it still led to a happy ending, right? A fun, heartwarming episode, all in all. And boy, I made a lot of Harry Potter references in this one. No idea why. Until next time, see ya!